Some of you are telling God that you don't understand the things that are going on in your life right now. And I know that this year has been very challenging for many of us, the chosen ones. And as God has been moving and positioning us into where He needs us to be for what is to come, there's been a lot of things and decisions that He's had you made that doesn't make sense. And you're asking God, like, this doesn't make sense. Can you help me understand? And that's okay. That's okay if you don't understand. Let me take you to the scripture that God gave to me at 3 a.m. this morning. He took me to Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Let me read it to you from my King James Version. So chapter 3, verse 5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths." You know, this year has been one of the most challenging years, and I've said this in my last video, and as many of us are reflecting on the year 2025, and we're here at the last leg, right, the last week to wrap things up, many of us are reflecting on this year, and it's okay if things doesn't make sense right now. It is okay that you feel like you've spent your wills this year, or you don't understand why God has taken you to a place and He's asked you to do this, and He's asked you to move there, He's asked you to cut cords, He's asked you to remove all those questions that we have, right? It's okay, but let's not move into the position where we feel bad about everything, or that we feel downtrodden in our spirit. God does peculiar things in His people. And a lot of times He'll ask you to do things that doesn't make sense. But if you don't lean into your own understanding, and you trust in God, and you submit to God, you push through and you allow Him to handle you, you allow Him to take over your life, right? You give it all to Him, you submit to Him, you acknowledge Him, you give it all to Him. He will direct your paths, and it may make sense later. So this is a word for today. I just wanted to share this. I have another specific word that the Lord wanted me to release, and you can watch it on the next video.